welcome to my reaction to Dragon Ball episode 3. And I'm also going to be watching episode 4 today. But if you're watching the reaction highlights on YouTube, they'll probably be posted on separate days. So far, my very first introduction to the show has been very positive because the comedy is so lighthearted and fun. And also, even though I've never watched it, the nostalgia feels, because of the style and the music and everything, the nostalgia feels like as if I've seen this, you know, it feels like. And also, my favorite part is just the fact that Goku is so cute. Small, cute boys are like my soft spot because I'd really love to have a son one day. So it's just like, ah! I recognize the series from just one screenshot. May he rest in peace. Okay, so let's enjoy this wonderful gift to the world, and I'll give you my thoughts. Oh, I've decided to do reviews, arc reviews. So the first arc is 1 to 13. So then I can read the corresponding chapters on the manga after that in my own time. And then I'll make little notes of things that I might want to discuss in an arc review. So I'll see how that's going to work. But that's currently the plan. Okay, here we go. Shoru, let's press play together. They wanted to switch to a short-term series and get off the 10-year shonen, and lots of series that would have never been greenlit were given 1 year to grab new audiences. Promised Neverland came out the same month Bleach was cancelled. I feel like there's a conversation there, but for now, let's get started with the new episode. Episode 3. That always reminds me of Bon-chan. He's big. Yuda. He saved her from a pterodactyl. She's really underestimating him. Aww. Boom! Oh, like Goliath, right between the eyes. That turtle almost became lunch twice. Wait, did I say turtle? Or penguin? Because he said penguin. I grew up in a beach town, so... 当たり前じゃない。Aww. Hanku just sent me this picture. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe his phone shared the memory. Huh? Oh, we should look up the VA. Pilaf VA. I'm like 90% sure that's Buggy. He's gonna give it to them as a gift. How do you... How do you make a ponytail just here? Well, actually, that looks kind of cute. Oh. This guy, I've seen him. I'm pretty sure he's an Erojiji, right? Hello. Oh. I thought he was gonna give him the dragon. He has one around his neck. Gee. Gee. Oh, it's coming. Is that the little cloud he's gonna ride? I thought that's just an opening thing. That's really cool. So Bulma can't ride it. Naritai, naritai! Because he's pure! So, I'm not sure how I know he's an Erojiji, but I think it's just based on memes and GIFs over the years. I mean, it's been around for... How long has the anime been around? So, I just think that... but I'm pretty sure he's Erojiji. That's why he can't ride the cloud. The anime has been around 40 years, not just the... Oh yeah, 80s. It's 2024! Aww. What a cutie patootie. Whoa. I don't think it'll work for you. Did she... Guys, this is Brook. This is Brook before he becomes skeleton. But... That's why you can't ride the cloud, old man. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it. The Dragon Ball. Don't they have 2, 3, and 4? Could have sworn. No. Does she not realize she's not wearing... Song-kun. Oh, God. Excuse me. Yeah, what you saw was worth a lot too. No, you're not wearing... Where did this girl learn? I think her mom was an OnlyFans model. See, she was right to be suspicious of him. Yep. Appropriate response. Appropriate. Oh my lords and heavens and things. Pause. If when I have a son and I watch this with my son and he sees that part, I will make sure that he understands. If he ever does that to a girl, I will sew him a tail on and then rip it off. He will rue the day. Some things he has to understand. Some things are just funny in fictional stories. Pichi pichi. What does pichi pichi mean? Like perky? Ikuzo! Rosai! Whoa. Oh, look how cute she looks. Yeah, you'll be sorry. The little blanket I'm sitting on keeps moving around. Why would you jump full in? Start swimming! That was quite the episode. It's the whole ending song. Oh, then there's a preview. I'm starting to get the little peko peko. Hey, I'm Goku. Ore Goku! What is this Satan pig thing? I'm pretty sure this episode is censored in all dubs. The English version had this episode censored. Yeah, I'm sure she was probably wearing panties all throughout, right? But how do you do this episode without... The best part, my favorite part was... Wait, okay, no. It was in the last episode that they started the joke, right? With the... Arara, her balls are gone. Oh, she was showing her belly button. They cut the scene where Goku removed... Oh, okay. That makes sense. I can understand it, maybe. But... The thing is, with most shows, it's like, and how do I say this? These days, either the school or TV shows are raising the kids, right? Parents don't really raise their kids anymore. Rarely, because they're so busy working, both. Trying to put food on the table and pay mortgage. So I can understand if there's no one to make sure that the kid understands, like, this is funny only because it's, fictional. So maybe I can understand why people would just err on the side of caution and rather be safe than sorry and just make it a belly button joke. But it's so much funnier. And more shocking and like, oh my god. I thought it was funny. But some people, when I said I was going to start watching Dragon Ball, there were some people that said, that warned me, the comedy is outdated. But I think outdated comedy is often the funniest. That doesn't mean necessarily funny. I'm just saying oftentimes it's even more funny because they weren't worried. Like it was just jokes. Kind of like recently I reacted to the Ricky Gervais. I reacted to his comedy show and he's one of those that, like if he cared about being cancelled, he'd be cancelled because his jokes are over all the lines, right? And I find it, how to say it? I prefer jokes where they don't care about too much. I know that there are things that'll cross the line for anyone and maybe jokes that'll make me uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean that they should be censored. One thing that he said in his show that I didn't love, this wasn't a joke, but he said that he's a comedian, so he's allowed to make these jokes. But I don't think that you have to be a comedian to make jokes. It's because jokes are jokes. It's not that being a comedian allows you to make over the line jokes. It should be context and timing, right? So there are certain situations like a comedy show, or when I say a comedy show, I don't mean stand-up comedy. I mean a fictional story, a stand-up comedian, a party at your house with your friends. Like, there are certain situations where, you know, you can read the room, and but then it's a bit difficult of a conversation to have in this specific video. But more often than not, I think that jokes are just jokes. And even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, that's okay too. But it should be an opportunity to have a conversation, not an opportunity to cancel someone or something, you know? It depends on the context. Like, obviously, let's take Michael from The Office, for example. He makes a lot of bad jokes, which in the workplace, yes, I would agree, it's inappropriate, but that's obviously funny because it's a fictional show, The Office. So I would say that there are certain times where, depending on your position as well, like maybe in the break room, you and your colleagues can make some jokes, but not necessarily the boss. So comedy is very subjective, and how it makes people feel is also, it depends on the person and the situation. But I just didn't agree when he said, oh, he can make these jokes because he's a professional comedian. He plays a character. I think anyone can make dark jokes or this kind of jokes. It depends on the show. And like, let's say you're the kind of person that gets offended by this kind of stuff, then you know, okay, instead of canceling the show and spreading hate about it, just don't watch the show then. Or, you know, talk about it and see how other people feel. And I got a comedy license. I'm allowed to say no words on stage. Outdated comedy is funny because comedy now worries too much about what people think, and I don't like it. When anime was first coming out in the West, people thought, oh, a cartoon must be for 7 to 12-year-olds, not the intended demographic of 13 to 15. Maybe. Might be the case. But okay. So for YouTube, I'll end the video here, and then I'm going to do a second half of the video, which will be my reaction to episode 4. Okay, so see you in that one. Bye.